Hello, I am Arion. This is Book Zealots. We have Jane Austen, July 2023. How did we get here? This year is just zoom. Wasn't that a commercial? I think I remember back in the day. Zoom, zoom. Anyway. Okay, so challenges. Let me back up. Jane Austen, July, hosted by Marissa, Claudia, and Katie. I will put all of their information below, including all of the challenges and the read-along. So we'll start with that. Challenges. Number 1, read one of Austen's main 6 novels. Now, the read-along is for, and I'm so happy because this is one I haven't read, Northanger Abbey, and I actually have two copies of this. And I really like the annotated versions. This is by David M. Shepard. I have all of them, so some of it is repetitious, but if you've never read, if you were like me and had never read a Jane Austen July a couple years ago, was that 2020? You might want to start with this. It's fascinating. Has pictures too. I'm a visual person. I love me some pictures. Okay. Now I have this version, and I also have this version, the Oxford World's Classics, and I think this was actually for my kids for high school. And this ties into challenge 2. I'm sorry, I'm fiddling with the books on my lap because they wanted, the tower wants to fall. So challenge number 2 is read one of Jane Austen's other works, so one of her lesser knowns. And this edition of Northanger Abbey has Lady Susan, the Watsons, and Sanditon. So I'll probably try and get to one of those. Probably try to. Your life. Okay. And challenge number 3, read a nonfiction work about Jane Austen or read a book about her time period. So I have, let me readjust here. I do have J.E. Austen Lee wrote a memoir, I think it's his aunt, Jane Austen, and other family recollections, and this is by Oxford World's Classics. And then I have this one, and I kept putting this one off because everyone was telling me that it has spoilers in it. I think it's safe to say that I can read it now. What Matters in Jane Austen, 20 Crucial Puzzles Solved by John Mullen. I think that's how you say his last name, and I'm sorry if it's hard to see. And let's see. So I also have Jane Austen's England. I think this was another book that was that I had seen circulating among booktubers, but was also contains spoilers. And this one is by Roy and Leslie Adkins. I love this cover because it has embroidery on it. Really pretty. Okay, and then number 4, I have these out of order, sorry. Number 4, read a retelling of an Austen book or a historical fiction work set in Austen's time. Okay, so I have 2 options. I was rummaging through my books and found this, Loving Mr. Darcy by Sharon Lathan. I'm assuming this is historical fiction, but on the back it only says fiction. So I don't know if this will work or not. We'll see. We'll see. And then the contemporary work that I meant to get to last year and did not is Pride and Prejudice in Pakistan, Unmarriageable by, is it Sonia Kamal? Is that Sonia? Y'all let me know if that's how you say her name. Sonia or Sanaya? Sanaya. Sanaya. That would be a cool name, Sanaya. Okay, anyway, I digress. Number 5, read a work by a contemporary of Jane Austen published between 1775 and 1817. And I believe Marissa has a link to Goodreads that has a good selection of books. And I happen to have one, just one. And it is Evelina by Frances Burney. I want to say I tried starting this, didn't get very far. Man, the introduction in this is long. Hang on a minute. And the chronology. All that. I think we can skip that. Okay. And number 6. Number 6 and number 7 are watching movies. So number 6, watch a direct screen adaptation of a Jane Austen book. Yeah, we have some. I think we still have some. And number 7, watch a modern retelling of a Jane Austen book. And I don't think I will be participating in that part. And then I will also list down below the read-along, because Claudia said that the read-along is from July 1st to July 10th, which shouldn't be too hard because it's a small book. Hang on a minute, because this one is the one that has
other books in it. Northanger Abbey, letters. So that would be Lady Susan. So
it's only this part. It's not that long. In this edition, it is, drum roll please, 187 pages. This should be really, really easy. Okay, so that's what I have for Jane Austen July. Prometheus and I will try to have another afternoon tea. And I think my favorite was probably Emma afternoon tea. I don't know. And then I don't think we did one last year because I was avoiding certain foods. Also, so I have a Jane Austen July crochet blanket that I put in previous videos, I think, for a vlog, and I finished it, so I will show that in a future video. It's all done, the border, envelope border that I've never done before, and the pattern is on Ophelia Talk. I'll put her information down below. And yeah, so that's Jane Austen July. I hope you participate. If you decide to, all you have to do is read one of Jane Austen's main works. That's it. Easy peasy pie. So thank you very much for joining me. I hope you all have a great day.